Hello, and welcome. So, today is a unique soul support day because we're going to actually start with a little movement in our bodies to get settled into the meditation. So, the meditation itself will be a little bit shorter today. And again, at the end, you'll be invited to do some journaling on your own, setting a timer, and then I always recommend lots of water, getting your feet on the earth, time outside. So let's begin with how with just warming up our bodies. So I'm going to sit back here just a little bit so you can see a little more of me. If you want to start on whatever you'll be sitting on, right now I'm on the floor, but I am going to move to either a cushion or block for the meditation, because getting your hips above your knees does a lot for helping both your hips and your lower back relax. And one thing you really want when you're sitting in stillness for meditation is to be comfortable. That really matters. You don't want to be like feeling all crickety during or after. After you kind of, it depends on how long you sit. So let's do a little bit of light stretching. So inhale your arms up. Exhale the right hand down to the floor. Left arm comes overhead and look up and under your left arm. Moving the shoulders away from your ears. Getting a nice stretch in the left side of your body. Inhale back up. And exhale left hand down next to your hip. Right arm comes over. Looking up and under your right arm. Shoulders moving away from your ears. Inhale back up. And again to the other side. Right arm comes down. Left arm comes overhead. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the left arm down to the ground. Doesn't have to be right next to your right hand. And then walk it a little further away. You're getting a little twist and a stretch on your left side. And then walk them in a circle around yourself, remaining supported on your hands. I know you can't really see me until you come to the other side. So now you're getting the twist on your right side. Inhale the arm up overhead. Inhale up top. And then exhale, left hand comes down, right arm comes right back overhead, looking up and underneath the arm. Bring the right hand down near the left. And that twist and stretch on the right side. Maybe walking your hands a little further away. And then walk them in a semicircle all the way around. Maybe pausing in front to stretch even further out. Lowering the head. Walking all the way to the other side, back into another twist on the left side. Inhale, turn the body towards the front, arm comes overhead. Exhaling on your own, of course. And inhale, the arms up and down to your sides. And now we're going to circle our arms. But as we do so, you can visualize painting in your field, your energetic field, whether you think of it as a light body, the chakras, the emanations of yourself, the aura. There's no wrong way to think about it. And so just imagine painting in your own perfect circle around yourself, or you can also see it as a torus field. So stretch the arms forward, inhaling up, back and around, exhaling, moving with your breath. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Just circling the arms nice and big, and then going in the opposite direction, back and up, all the way down, forward. And you start to bring in the cat-cow of your body, into this movement. So you're arching back, pulling belly button to spine as the arms come up behind, and then bringing belly button to spine, arching the back as the arms come forward. So from the side, it would look like this. Inhaling as you rise, exhaling as you fall, and reversing directions again. So coming into that curved cat back as the arms come forward. Inhale on the rise, exhale on the fall. A little bit of a arched upper back, back bend when you come up top. All right, relax your arms. And now we're gonna get into a nice comfortable position. I recommend trying a different cross if you cross your legs than you usually do. And of course, like I said before, getting your hips elevated. So you can sit on a yoga block or a block with a blanket over it to make it a little more comfortable. I'm using a zafu that my kids have drawn on. I can come a little closer now. So we're gonna get settled into our seats, settled into our meditation. So find a nice even space on your sits bones. Maybe a few more shimmies, isolations in the rib cage. Finding those hip points pressing firmly into the ground evenly. And as you press into the ground, you'll feel yourself rise up a little more, sitting a little taller. And we do this at the beginning of the practice so we can feel what it is in our body to elongate into stillness. But as soon as you exhale, let it go. And I use this in my yoga classes as well. When you inhale, come intentionally into the posture. And on the exhale, relax into it, let it all go. So in the beginning, it might look like a little bit of that up and down, but you don't need to be doing that throughout. Just find a place that feels really comfortable for you, and then bring a little more muscle and tension and elongation in, and then relax back in and see if it makes a little difference over time. You might find it's more comfortable at the end if you're starting a little more intentionally straight up at the beginning. So we have a little music playing in the background. I don't know if I've mentioned this on past calls, but this is music by Rhiannon. You can find it on Spotify. Her music is medicine, and grateful for her giving us permission to use it on these calls. So just a quick plug for beautiful Rhiannon. So pressing again into your sits bones, sitting tall. Inhale, lifting your chest. And exhale. Let your body settle back in like stacked rocks, dropping a little deeper into the earth. Inhale, fully belly to chest. Exhale, let it all go. Closing down your eyes if you haven't already. Inhale, belly to chest. Exhale, let it all go. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale, belly to chest. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything. And come fully into stillness. Letting it be quiet enough that you can maybe even hear your heartbeat. Hear your breath at the very least. Coming back into stillness. Calling yourself back into this still and settled moment. Call yourself back to this still and settled moment. Coming back to stillness. Letting go of not just the thoughts, but the thought about the thoughts. It's okay if your mind has wandered, that you let your awareness leave your body, leave this present moment. It's okay. It's normal. We all do it. The practice is coming back to stillness. Inhale, stacking the rocks of your spine, stacking them so they fit harmoniously. Then on your exhale, let it drop its weight down to the earth. And sit back into stillness. Sit back so you can watch it all play out. Sensations in the body. The sounds, the feelings, the smells, the touch, just noticing. Noticing the breath. Gently bringing yourself back to the here and now. Which is best experienced inside our awareness inside our bodies. And every time you stack the rocks and let them sink deeper into the earth, don't just visualize it, see if you can feel it pressing firmly into whatever it is you're perched upon, feeling supported, held by the earth, as if it could be any other way, but this reminder, this intention, this connection really deepens our sense of presence. And the beginning, we painted in our energy field. Picture the completeness of that field now, a perfect sphere all the way around you. Imagine the perfection of this sphere as a way of intentionally setting your container. This is your energy. This is where you will do your energy work. This is a space only for your energy and energies of only the highest level of divine healing light. And you may choose to unhook a few energies and set the intention of releasing, clearing and cleansing any energies that are not of your making and not of the highest, sending them back to source. You can visualize this as threads or cords releasing from you and leaving. And now visualize calling back all of your energy, anywhere you may be hooked into, the things that pull our thoughts aside, away from the present. So calling back all our sacred power, presence, and energy to us now. Maybe cords returning to us and being cleansed by the light of our sphere. Returning to stillness. We're now going to open up our energy centers in this safe and intentional space. Opening up our roots, the red disc at the base of our spine. Opening up our sacral, climbing up the spine, just below the belly button, orange disc. Opening up our solar plexus, just above the belly button, along the spine, yellow gold disc. Rising to the heart center, green disc. rising to the throat, a blue disc. Rising to the third eye, between the eyebrows and in the center of the head, dark blue or indigo disc. And finally, rising to the crown of our heads, the very top of our heads, a violet disc. See it opening up like the petals of a lotus. And these petals begin to extend. They extend upwards and slightly out until it's as if you're wearing a crown upon your crown. We're going to experience the flow of energy like a waterfall or a water fountain. But from the base of the spine, energy moving up, along the spine, up to the very top of the head. And it sprays out 360 degrees, as if a fountain was releasing water from the very top of your head. And it curves around and down, creating a torus field, that donut shape, where the circular field around you also curves inward, meeting in the center, your heart center, in that single point, that singularity. Moving with this energy, just play with where your awareness goes with this. Wherever you are now, follow the flow up the spine, out through the top of the head, maybe curving in a different direction from last time. Up, out, and around into the ground, and then coming back up your spine. Using the breath to guide this flow of awareness. Inhaling it up, exhaling it out and around you. Extending as far as you need. This can be as big as you want it to be. If you want it to stay closer to the body, that's fine too. Inhaling it up, exhaling it around. Where focus goes, energy flows. Whatever you're imagining, wherever you're placing your awareness, the energy is flowing there. This is the power of your thought, the power of imagination. It doesn't just exist inside your head, it exists around you. This is part of what makes up your field of energy. So it's part of why when somebody walks into a room, they know immediately if you're having a good day or a bad day. Continuing to inhale it up, exhaling it out and around. That crown extending from your head, crown extending from your crown. Coming in at the base of your spine, your coccyx, your perineum, pelvic floor. Rising up through the belly button, up the center of the rib cage, into the heart, throat, to the center of the head, and straight up and out through the crown, bending maybe in a different direction each time. Scaling all the way back up to the crown. And if you're ready, releasing the energy practice. Maybe resting your awareness right on top of your head. And seeing your crown spiral back in on itself like a rosebud. And as you move down through the chakras, doing the same for each one, closing up the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, a sacrum, and the root. And sitting for a few moments in observation of how the energy feels inside and around you. A general awareness of what it is to be here and now as you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Two more just like that. Inhale through the nose. Last one. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Wake up the body. Wiggling fingers and toes, shimmying the spine. Blinking the eyes open when you're ready. And I'm going to put 15 minutes on the clock. I invite you to do the same at home, to take time to journal whatever your experience was, whatever's coming through now, wherever your mind or your heart want to lead you right now. Open journaling. And in future weeks, I'll have more specific prompts. But for now, it's feeling good to just let it flow through. So thank you for joining me, especially for those of receiving this recording. Thank you for joining me in a little bit of stretching and a meditation today. I'm Melissa of Golden Soulful. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week for Soul Support every Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can receive the Zoom link on my website, goldensoul.com. Or, no, that's it. All right, I'll see you next time.